overview my life. What Arnold André comes from 1817, so for all, you don't need a calculator. These are 209 years old company. And we started here in 1817, found the company, and moved some years later to Bünde. Bünde is a very small town, village in Germany, around 35,000 inhabitants. But it's important, isn't it? If you come to the railway station in this town, by train of course, you find always the plate for the city, Bünde. But in the additional plate is Cigarro city, die Zigarrenstadt. Because there's a history, it's a long story why, but they were based in the 1950, 1960, around 150 cigar companies. Currently, we have only two, Arnold André and August Schuster, friend and competitors. Only two. That's the rest, 30 kilometers far from us, that's another one, but in this area, from 150 companies to two companies, so that's the reason why we produce 500 million cigars. Okay, so that is important. What Hauke and Philip says, what we make where we make the wines for. This is our company in Königslutter. That is not in Bünde, that is 170 kilometers far east. There's all production for HDL cigars, cigarillos, mainstream cigarillos. Here we make premium. There we make mainstream. That was founded in 1962 because it is also important. It was forbidden in Germany after the Second War to work until 1958 with machines. To realize to bring the economy up, the people in work, and after that they worked with machines. And so that was this year, 1962, when Arnold André invested in machines and produced here in Königslutter. We make it shortly. So 2006, we found our sales company in France. We have around 45 people on the road in France with the general manager. And some years later, 2011, we found the sales company in Portugal. So the only 11 people, but these guys are very, very successful. You see some brands here, what we distributed in the timeline. It was in the past also Davidoff, but now they have their own sales team. But by the way, but 2011 is also important. Then we started here with the bovines, only with the bovines. So this I know. And then in 2018-19, we started with a long filler cigars, handmade. Our heart and soul, what we see at the end of the tour today. And now we are in baby shoes for long filler cigars. But you heard it, we produce currently around 2.5 million cigars. We can produce more, but we don't find rollers. That is a problem what all the competitors have. And so we started here with the brands of Carlos André, that is our flagship brand, later more. Montosa, that is the most popular handmade cigars of Arnold André. Very good distribution in Europe. But a lot of times, sorry Hauke, Philip, we are out of stock. Because it's a good price for a cigar, handmade. For example, in Germany, Montosa Robusto costs €5. We produce ourselves, we have our own company in Germany, so most of our competitors are only importers, and they have also to earn money. So the next step was 3 years ago, and we are very proud of that, to be a part of PROCIGAR, full member of PROCIGAR. So that is the reason why they said on the stage 12 members. We are the 12th, the last one who entered the PROCIGAR Association as a full member. So this is the third year we welcome a group of guests for a factory tour. Great. Now, of course, we have some other brands here, Buena Vista Incognito. You will see it later. You can smoke all our brands. You feel free in the Galera. There are humidors. You can pick a cigar what you want. Okay? So that is the timeline. In a quick part. Okay, now let's see a small image film.
Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a second. You get out of here and start it again. That happened yesterday as well.
900 employees, 450 here, working here in 2 shifts. And in Germany, Königslutter, we told 210, currently we are 230. And in the headquarters in Bünde, plus the sales team, also 200, plus France, plus Portugal. So these are around 900 employees worldwide. Yeah, this is Königslutter, what we saw in the image film. And since 1962, as I mentioned. And now, we are here in Dominican Republic since 2012, and you're on. That was the first year of PROCIGAR, the festival here on stage, with the group of visitors here, White Night, what we had yesterday.
Everybody recovered?
I hope no one has a hangover today.
Well, that's what the refreshments are there for.
Okay. So, that is where we placed here in the geographic. It's Germany, here, Germany with Bünde and Königslutter. So it's more or less in the north of Germany. You know, Hanover, Bremen, maybe, and France, Portugal, and now we are here on the other side of the world in the beautiful Dominican Republic. And these are the countries where we have shipped our goods. We are working with around 140 partners, distribution partners worldwide, and shipped our goods in 84 countries currently. Now, that is all right next to my office. It is an old traditional building. This building is from 1905, and it is typical in Bünde, the cigar city, that we have all part of town and a lot of villas, houses. Looks like the history of traditional cigars. So this is our flagship brand, because you heard we are in 7th generation, and this is the name of the 8th generation. That is the youngest son of our owner. Our owner is Axel Georg André. He is not in operative business, he has other businesses. I met him 2-3 times a year for the board of the owner, call him every Friday. His roots are tobacco, but he travels around the world with other businesses. Sometimes he's here. And he has 2 sons. This is Axel Georg André, 7th generation. And the youngest son is Carlos André. This is our flagship brand. Yes. So that is one of the lines. This is airborne. Airborne, you know what airborne is? Airborne is a moment where the aircraft leave the earth. So this is the passion of Mr. André.
He's a pilot in aviation too.
Yeah, he has all license, helicopter license. This is the news, maybe, of Carlos André, that is pace. Maybe you are at the gala dinner tonight. You will, at the auction, see there's a humidor from us filled with pace cigars. And the pace is the title also for the concept of the humidor. The humidor is from asphalt, yeah, you know. So pace. Yeah, we have unlimited highways in Germany. You know. We like it to drive fast. And that is the idea behind pace, the cigar, and the humidor is from asphalt. The weight of 12 kilos. The real asphalt. It is unique. It's only built for us for the auction tonight.
And it's one of the other passions of our owner as well, is fast cars, right?
Yeah, me too. Okay, and so we have runs. That is not our business, but we support all brands with rum. Yeah, because the retailers like it to sell whiskey, rum, beside the cigars. And we have Montosa, orange, rum, we have green rum of Montosa for the Maduro cigars, and this is Carlos André. You can taste it in a launch later. It's one of the best rums I ever drunk. Buena Vista, you saw it? It is a brand what we cannot use in US because I want to introduce our representative from US, Oliver Niveau. And
Good morning.
he will have a surprise later for you in the Galera, in the launch. And in the US, this brand calls Terra Nova because it's registered by another company. So Buena Vista is worldwide, but not in US. Montosa, that is high volume cigar. We have an orange one. We started 4 years ago with the Montosa Orange. And we have the next one is Maduro. And the news baby is Amarillo, the yellow one. All different tastes, but it's the family of Montosa. And we have, you see it on the table, for this brand, Cigarros. 3 sizes, the small one, the normal cigarillo, and the club format. This is a orange rum. It's like it looks like a barrel of rum and glass. You can taste it. We have it in a launch. So you have a lot to taste today. And the green one for the Maduro. Yeah, and Pasero. This is typical name, and Pasero is like French. Yeah. And so that is typical Dominican cigar. You see Toscano. Toscano is very, very important in Europe. For example, in Italy, they have 97% market share. Everybody smokes Toscano in Italy, and we are the distributor of Toscano in Germany, France, and Portugal. So we are very proud to have it in our assortment. La Boba, you know, this is the oldest company here in Dominican Republic. And Guillermo is a very old friend of us. We distribute La Aurora in Germany since 26 years. Very, very good brands. We are very proud to have La Aurora. J.C. Newman from Tampa. The family of Newman. So sympathetic guys. Eric is here. I saw him yesterday. And I have a brand, Brick House. The name comes from this house, a typical house in Tampa. And we distribute it also in our countries. Joya de Nicaragua, that is the oldest company in Esteli in Nicaragua. So also in our assortment, sorry. And very good cigars, very good cigars. Yeah, and we make a lot of marketing. We have our own magazine. We play with the name Alles André. It means all André, because we see later that we have a YouTube channel, we have Facebook, Instagram, all what you can do on social media. It's important, but you know it's a gray zone, because it's forbidden to make advertising, marketing on social media for tobacco in Germany or Europe, and so we play with the name, not Arnold André, so you find it with the searching systems. We play with the name and say Alles André. Yeah? Alles André is our social media channel for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. If you search it, you find it under Alles André. So that is what we do. TikTok is not here. We started with TikTok, and it is important. We have our own social media department. Small department, you guys. Yeah, but they are online 24 hours a day. I send the photos from last night from the welcome dinner, and they are on time on social media. Good. Thank you for your attention. That was my part here. My name is Thomas. If you have any questions, please later when we are sitting in a lounge, we have time, we can smoke, we can drink, and we will answer your questions. Is it okay for you? Because we have to go around the company what Hauke means, the 3 areas. The first area, it's very loud there, the machine working, so it's not easy to understand us. Make photos, it's okay.